When you're creating YouTube videos, it is critical that you know how to hook your viewer and how to keep them watching. This will lead to more views and a greater impact with the videos that you're spending so much time creating. And in this video here on Think Media, we're sharing with you our Think Media video framework, as well as some mistakes you might be making right now when you're creating your YouTube videos and how to fix them. All that and more coming up.
You gotta just press record.
Hey, I'm Heather from the Think Media team, and today's video is brought to you by our free 7-day YouTube Influence Challenge. If you're someone who wants to learn how to start or grow a YouTube channel, then this challenge is for you. You can get all the details on this free challenge happening soon at tubeinfluence.com. In this session today, we're going to be covering the Think Media content formula, 3 ways to make your YouTube videos better, and the mistake that you might be making when you start your videos and what to do instead. And, when I think about creating videos, I shared my story yesterday that 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I never thought I'd be creating videos. I never thought I'd be going live once a week to do trainings and coaching. I never thought that this was what I was going to do. But understanding the skills, understanding that video is the medium, is the vehicle to be able to get my message out to the world, I had to just jump in and learn how to do it. And, it reminds me of it reminds me of making a cake. When you're doing video, it really is about putting the right ingredients in the cake. I love cake. Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite? Do you like chocolate? Do you like vanilla? Do you like, what's that other one? Funfetti? The funfetti cake. You like funfetti cake? Tell me what your favorite cake is. I unfortunately can't have dairy, and this is not at all what you needed to know. So we'll move on. But I normally can't eat these kind of delicious cakes, but I digress. Let's move on. All right. So making a cake requires the proper ingredients. It requires the proper ingredients, and it requires skill. When I make a cake, it does not look great. It doesn't come out like this. This is a beautiful unicorn cake. We got a cake just like this for my daughter when she turned 8 years old. She was obsessed with unicorns, and so we did a beautiful unicorn cake. But if I were to make the cake, it would look something like this. Yes. Have you seen these cakes before? The fails, they've got that TV show Nailed It. Well, this is what happens a lot of times when people are making videos. They see other content creators like Casey Neistat and Sean Cannell, the Think Media team, and beauty inspiration YouTube channels. They're gardening. I mean, they see all these people who are professionals making video. And when they do it, it turns out like this. And that's because there's a formula to creating great videos. And Tony just shared a really great tip, which was that you should be putting B-roll into your videos so that you can be more of a storyteller through a very simple educational video. And remember, we talked about this before. Prior planning prevents poor performance. But a lot of times it's not necessarily like, well, I don't really understand the things of the videos. And now we've gotten over our fears and we know that we need to just crush them. We need to start. We need to go all in. Maybe you've been creating videos for a while and you're just like, I just can't figure this thing out. And a lot of times when people are starting, what happens is they have this, the fear of the gear. This was me. I had the fear of the gear when I got started. It was so hard for me to understand how to use cameras like this. Honestly, this, I will be honest, is still kind of a prop. I understand it's got a cool flippy out screen. You can connect some audio to it. I don't even know what this lens is. This looks really good on my shelf. That's where I was with video. Had a camera, had the audio, had the lens, had the things, didn't make the video. Why? Fear of the gear. Fear of the gear. And this is where, let me know in the chat, is this where you are? Is gear not your thing? I know that Tony and Nolan and Omar and Sean and even Melissa, they geek out over this. This to me is like going to college for rocket science. That's what this looks like to me. Let me know. Can you relate? I mean, I'm a very educated person. I'm a super smart person. Thank you. This is my humble brag right now. Okay. But this right here, I know that Tony and Nolan and Sean and Omar and Melissa have told me what these things mean. Like, what does this mean? I don't know. I don't know. But this held me back for so long, understanding that I had fear of the gear. That's what I had, fear of the gear. And remember, your first videos, they're going to be your worst videos. I know that you might be having fear of the gear, and all you actually need, let me go back. All you actually need really is this. You probably already have one. You've probably already spent like $1,000 on some type of device that's sitting right next to you. It's probably dinging right now too if you've got notifications on. Don't have notifications on. All right. So you don't need fancy gear to make great videos. I mean, we learned in session number 1 that there are multiple channels right now that have blown up to over 1 million subscribers with just using an iPhone. You do not need to go out and invest a ton of money first to get a video out. Let me know in the comments section below, do you already have a smartphone? Do you already have a smartphone? Yes or no? I have a smartphone. I don't have a smartphone. Do you already have a camera? Yes or no? In the comments. Because remember, your first videos, they're going to be your worst videos. And I am here to share with you that my first videos were my worst videos. Here I am. Yesterday, I talked about, one of the mistakes content creators make is that they don't look at the camera lens. Look at that photo right there. Oh, all of its glory and fuzziness and out of focus. And where are my eyes? Not looking at the camera. Yeah, first videos are going to be your worst videos. Check out that other one. I'm standing on a box. Why am I standing on a box in a very cluttered office? Because Sean is 6'2" and I'm 5'5". So when we do a training next to each other, I look like a child. So I have to stand on a box in order to be able to be closer to Sean's level. So that's a box from Omar's garage. And you'll notice my hands are like right by my side. They're like that because my pit stains from being so nervous were giant. And I was like, if I move my arms right now, they are going to see my pit stains. This is the first time I did a live video training. And I was like, I will teach like this. I will teach like this with my arms right here the entire time. Why? Because of my pit stains. Your first videos, they're going to be your worst videos. So just get over it. You're going to sweat. It's part of the process. So just know that it's happening. But here's what people ask. Okay, so I'm ready to make my videos. I'm excited to make my videos. Well, what camera do I need? What camera do I need to get started? And I want to share with you, because we're talking about how do you get views? How do you get watch time? Well, you have to understand the gear that you're using. You have to have some knowledge in some of the gear that you're using, whether you're starting with an iPhone, whether you're using a point and shoot, or you're using a full-on camera with a flippy-op screen. I don't even know what it's called. Is it a DSLR? I don't know. Mirrorless? I don't know. We'll keep going. So we want to share with you, but I want to let you know that this evening, our next session, I want to just let you know that all of these handsomely striking men and that one female right there, we are going to be live tonight answering your questions. These are all Think Media creators that come with decades of experience. They have degrees in filmmaking and in communication, and they have created their own channels. They run small businesses. They are videographers, photographers. I mean, if you need a gear question answered, tonight is going to be your night. And if you want to know more about like, how do we edit? How do we do all those things? Tonight's the night where we're going to walk through that. So I just wanted to let you know that that is the session you want to be at with Tony and Nolan and Omar and Kyle and myself here on the Think Media team. And it's going to be a great night with a lot of great discussion. But what camera do you need? Well, here's the thing. Most people ask, well, what camera do I need? And actually, there's more than just the camera. It's called AVL, audio, video, and lighting. All three of these together actually produce great video. You can have just a camera, that's fine, but just a camera isn't actually all that you need to be creating great video. And again, the video does matter. Like, content is king, but it's got to be wrapped nicely in a package. You can't just throw out some garbage video and expect that you're going to get lots of views and watch time. No, we are here to help you with your learning curve. We are here to help you understand that it's more than just the camera. And again, all you need to get started is an iPhone, a smartphone, an Android, a 5-year-old phone. It does not matter. A tablet, something that has a camera on it is what I need you to use to get started. And if you want to go up a level from there, you can go up to a nice point and shoot camera. And what I like about this camera here, this is the camera on the screen, is it has a flip up screen. If you're videoing by yourself, it is amazing to be able to know what you're videoing. The point and shoot I have here, while it's great, it doesn't actually have a flip up screen. And for YouTubers, for people creating content, that's a key to know what you're filming with. And so I would recommend a camera like this. Easy, fits in your pocket. You can shoot. This is me trying to do a camera tutorial, guys. This is horrible. I'm drowning, Tony. I'm drowning. All right. So just being open and honest with you, this is my level. I am interested in this, and I will share all I can about this, and we will move on. But if you want to know the top camera recommendations for any budget, think gearguide.com. We've put that together for you so that we can walk you through, depending on your budget and the type of camera. We get asked all the time, what camera should I get? Should I get the M50 or should I get the SL2? Should I use this Nikon or should I use this? And every person's situation is slightly different. And so we've created an entire gear guide for you to walk you through our best recommendations for the most common uses of a camera when creating content for YouTube. So I definitely recommend writing that URL down, thinkgearguide.com, and that'll help you select your camera. But again, what camera do you need? The one you already have. Why do you need just the one you already have? Because you need to get started. If you haven't started yet and you're waiting for the next upgrade and you're waiting for the things, you are holding back on the message that needs to get out. Your first videos are going to be your worst videos. So let's get them out of the way. I'll just keep saying that over and over. And maybe you're already creating videos and you're like, okay, Heather, I'm past this. I understand that I have the right camera. Great. Well, let's walk into the next piece. And the next piece is actually the lighting. The next piece is actually the audio. Audio is actually more important than video quality. Audio is more important than video quality. Write that down, because most people think that it's all about the camera. And really, audio has so much. People will watch a poorly lit video, but when you can't hear, when it's scratchy, when it's echoey, we tune out. We move on. We need to hear clean audio when we're producing content. Our audience wants that. So how do you get more watch time? Have good audio. And you could do something as simple as a microphone for $20 that can go right into your phone. It can go right into your camera. Very simple investment. Now, right here is the Shure MV88. That's actually the one that I am using. I'm using the Shure MV88. It comes with this little cover on it. So you can see there that there's that one. I have this one. And I love it because it allows you, just like that guy's doing, he's recording his family, or you can turn it and you can record yourself. It's such a versatile microphone for your phone. There's also very simple ones that you can use, a USB mic. So here I am creating a video for you, and I'm using a webcam, and I'm using a microphone. Now, again, if I didn't have this webcam and I was only using my laptop camera, I would still invest in audio, because audio is the key to great video. Write that down. Audio is the key to great video. All right. So we've gone through AVL. I think we should switch it. I know that is like a term in the industry for cool people. I think it should be VAL. Don't you? Video, audio, lighting. But I digress. I'm not the person that came up with the statement. I know it's like a real term in the world, so we're going to stick with it. AVL. Now we're going to heading into lighting. Let me know in the comments below, what lighting do you currently use? What lighting do you use when you're creating your videos? Do you use a ring light? Do you use soft boxes? Now, here's what I love. I love FREE. I don't know about you. I am all for free. I am for free, beautiful lighting. And how do you get that? You sit in front of a window. It's that easy. How do you make your videos look better so people watch them longer? You sit in front of a window. Having great lighting. Right now, this is, man, I wish I could stand up and turn off the lights, but if I did that, you'd see I'm wearing sweatpants, and I don't want you to see that. So the lighting on right now is directional, and it's coming towards me. It's making my face glow. Are you not seeing this beautiful glow? It's happening because of the lighting. It's natural, but at the same time, this is a glow that's happening that is helping to illuminate my face. And we love to see people lit up. Hollywood, as you know, is so good at great lighting. And so we're just pulling off of that to make simple YouTube videos. And you can do that for free by just moving in front of a window. You can also do something very simple like this. So this is that same camera. We've added a microphone on the side, and we've also added on just a cheap $20 ring light. Having some type of lighting that illuminates your face will help your video quality so much more. You can also do something like this. This is sitting on top of a Sony. This is just a very inexpensive light that can really light you up. So if you're doing vlogging, or if someone's filming you while you're walking, this is just a light that can help because you can't have these big giant lights all around. This is a great light to just have right in front of you. And we use this when we go and do video shoots that are, out in the city. We bring these lights because we want to still be able to point some direction towards the subject when we're filming. And if you want to check out over on Think Media, I'm actually just the model here. I did not do this video. Nolan, who went to film school and has worked on major TV productions and movie sets, he walked through how to do proper 3-point lighting. So right now I have 2-point lighting because I have one on this side and one on this side. And he'll teach you about that backlight, and he'll teach you about some really cool lighting tricks. That's over on Think Media. And we'll make sure that that video gets to you in your follow-up email for today's training. But that'll help you to understand, oh, that's how you move the lights around. And we'll also include how to do lighting if you're wearing glasses. Because if you see right now, I've got my glasses on and I'm doing my best to keep them without the shininess of the boxes. But here's my soft boxes. These are the two that I use. I move them around my room. My desk is off of the wall, and so I'm able to have these lighting boxes just right in front of me, pointing to the side. But it's very simple. Remember, what are we going to do? We're just going to start messy. So if that means your smartphone on a pile of shoe boxes in front of a window, and that's where you're starting, then that's where I want you to start. That's where I want you to start. All right. Now, how do you make videos, Heather? Okay, we're getting into that. That's what we're getting into right now, because when I asked this morning, what are your struggles when it comes to making videos? Is it the technical side? Is it the content side? And I think 80% of you said it's the content. I don't know how to structure my videos. I don't know how to make them. I don't know how to edit them. What should I do? And so I want to share with you 2 videos that I want you to watch after this session. We'll make sure you get these links, but I have a quick 30-minute step-by-step tutorial that walks you through how to do it all on your phone, how to edit it on your phone, how to record it on your phone, the right settings you should have on your phone if you're using a phone to make your videos, and so much more, how to do your thumbnails, upload everything. 30 minutes, you will know how to do a video. And if you're more advanced than a phone and you already have a beautiful camera and a microphone and all of the things, and you are already using maybe a higher end or a desktop editing program like Premiere Pro, or wow, say that 5 times fast, Premiere Pro or Final Cut, you can walk through Sean's step-by-step tutorial and you get behind the scenes on exactly how he does a full video edit from start to finish. You can see how he's filming it, and he gives so many tips and tactics on that video. Also, how you should upload it to YouTube and what file size and all of those things. Will make sure you get that video. So how do you make a video? You have to have the right ingredients. So now we know AVL, right? Let's walk through it. We've learned AVL. We've learned that we need to have the right ingredients. We've learned that there's 2 other videos that you can go watch to learn step-by-step how to actually do the things like, how do I edit? Like, what is the keys and what does it look like in Premiere? And how do I do it on my phone? We've given you that. And now we're going to walk through our Think Media content formula. This is a formula we use on every single video. How do we get to 1 million views? This formula. How do we get to 40 million views a month? This formula. Because we have the right ingredients. We have the right ingredients when it comes to this. And what is the magic secret sauce is you can use this for all types of video, whether it be training videos, whether you have any niche this works for. This is a formula that you can use on your videos. And here's what it looks like. The Think Media content formula. You've got your hook, you've got your content, and you have your CTA, or your call to action. Your hook, your content, your CTA. All right, let's walk through this. We have the hook. The hook. What is the hook, Heather? Well, the hook is at the very beginning of the video. That's what you say. That's what hooks someone in to wanting to watch the whole video. So we've already talked about you need to have a great title. because they need to be able to discover you. You should have a great thumbnail. If you've got the YouTube starter kit, you can dive into all of our best secrets and tips for how we make thumbnails. And so we've got our title, our thumbnail. Now we need to make sure that we hook them. They click on it and they need to know right away that this is a video they need to watch. And a huge mistake that content creators make is they open videos like this. Let me know in the comments if you've watched a video like this. Video comes on, you click it, and this is what they go, "Hey guys, thanks so much for being here. I know it's been so long since I made a video. I'm so sorry. And yeah, like I was with my dog and it was really fun. And anyways, today we're going to talk about right? Have you heard this? You're like, you wasted 3 seconds of my life. Please don't do that again. Okay. So that is not what a hook is. A hook is strong. If you've ever watched a Think Media video, you know that we're using a hook because you see the topic, you see the title, you see the thumbnail, you click on it, and then we're like, do you want to learn how to edit videos on Premiere? And you're like, oh my gosh, they read my mind. That's exactly what I needed. I needed this video. You hook them into the content. So how do you get your click-through rate? You get someone to click by your title and your thumbnail. How do you get someone to watch? You start with a great hook. Now, what does that look like for a great hook? You want to stop the scroll, meaning they've done it, they've clicked on it. You don't want them to back out and keep scrolling. You want to stop the scroll. You want to grab attention. You want to grab their attention, meaning you want to give them a problem or a solution. You want to give them some way of authority showing that you know how to do this. You want to show quickly the before and after. Just like Tony shared in that quick tip when he said we are using different types of shots to show what we're doing. Someone who is interested in understanding how to live stream would watch that video in my actual words that I'm saying. I'm giving a problem and a solution so that they know that this is the video they need to watch to answer their question. And what's the point of the hook? The point of the hook, let me go here. The point of the hook is actually to convince the viewer to watch the rest of the content. That's the entire point of the hook. So are you using hooks in your videos? Let me know in the comments. Are you using hooks in your videos? And I want to give you a little bit of swipe copy. Swipe copy means you basically fill in the blank. So take this, screenshot this, write this down. Here is one thing you will hear us say a lot at Think Media, and you'll see a lot of our students in Video Ranking Academy say this as well. And here's what it is. In this video, I'm going to show you how to blank, 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 blank. In this video, I'm going to show you why blank, 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 blank. Why do we do that? Because we want to give them clarity on exactly what we're teaching. So for me, it would say, for my homeschool channel, in this video, I want to show you how you can start homeschooling your kids without having to buy any new products. That's the hook. I'm telling them exactly what I'm going to teach them. It hooks them because now they're like, well, I want to know how to homeschool without buying any products. That is called the clarity hook. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one is called the problem solution hook. The problem solution hook. Are you struggling with fill in the blank? Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to share with you, I want to explain how to or why or fill in those words. But this is the problem solution. You want to identify the problem they're having. So for Think Media, are you struggling with getting views on your video? Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you my 5-step process for not only getting views, but actually increasing your subscribers at the same time. There you go. That's a hook. That's a problem solution hook. Now, every time you watch a Think Media video or Think Marketing video, you're going to be like, oh, that's the hook. I see it. I see what they're doing. And that's what I want you to do because you need to identify the problem and share how you are going to give them the solution. All right. That's the hook. Let me know in the chat right now. Give me a heart. Give me some thumbs up. Give me the heart emoji. Give me the wow face. Give me the emojis in the comments that this is the content you needed today. Let me know. All right, we're moving on to the Think Media formula. We've talked about the hook. Now we're going to get into the content and then we'll cover the CTA. So the content hacks I want for you is, here's the content hacks. Script and outline. Script and outline. Please write that down and circle it and highlight it and do all of the things. Script and outline. Why do people fail on their content? They don't know what they're talking about. So you need to go into understanding the content with understanding what are you going to talk about? What are the 3 points? What do they need to know? How long do you want this video to be? Really thinking about it, right? Remember, prior planning prevents poor performance. So when we are here making videos at Think Media, we go through a 3-step process. We do a title process where we kind of brainstorm a bunch of titles. That's one part. Then we script the entire video. Now, we don't do word for word. We decide, what is the hook going to be? We know what that's going to be. What's the main content? Are we reviewing a camera? Are we doing a versus? Are we sharing how to do something? What is the actual meat of the content, and what do they need to know? So we always put the needs to know in there. And then we also want to know in our video when we're scripting it, what do we want the call to action? Like, what do we want to ask them in the question of the question of the day? We always want to make sure that we're engaging our audience. And so we want to actually pre-plan those before we go into video. And then we review the scripts. Now, if you're doing this solo, you should still review your script before you film your video. Number 2, you want to number your points and steps. This is when you want to figure out, how do I get people to watch the whole video? You give them how many steps or points or pieces of the puzzle when you start your video. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my 3-step process. In this video, I'm going to share 5 hacks. In this video, I want to share 21 ways, right? When you number things in your videos, people, one, understand that they need to stay because they want all 21. If I just said, I'm going to share with you some of the ways, well, you would think, how many is some? I don't know. I'm going to share all. How many is all? So you want to actually number or make steps for your points, and that'll help you also stay structured in your content. And the question we get so often here at Think Media is, how long should my videos be? Your videos should be as long as they need to be, but they need to be as short as possible, especially when you're just starting. And again, there is room for long form content, which means videos that are like this, that are trainings and longer form and podcasts and those types of things. But at the beginning, when you're just starting, what can hold you back is that it takes so long to get through the video, and then it takes so long to edit the video, and then no one watches the full video. So let's make them short. Let's make them punchy. If you have 10 steps you want to share with someone, make 10 videos rather than one video with 10 steps. Make sense? So you can get through that so much faster. All right. Those are the content hacks for today. We have so many more content hacks that I want to share with you, but I want to get through this material right now. So we've talked about the hook. We've talked about the content. And now we're on to the call to action. CTA means call to action. In every single video, you want to tell people where to go next. What is their next step? This is a big piece that people miss. And when do you need a call to action? You can have it anywhere in the video. And here at Think Media, and when we're teaching students how to do this, we say have more than one call to action. Have a call to action to the same thing more than one time. Why? Because a lot of people don't watch to the end of the video. But if you are the person that is bringing people to YouTube, they watch your video and then they click on the next one to go watch another video, or they start going down that like rabbit hole of binging content, but you're the one that brought them to the video, you get credit for that on your channel. So when you are doing your videos, make sure that you have multiple call to actions. And these are not spammy. This isn't like smash the like and subscribe because I'm awesome. No, we are not those people. We're not doing that. Okay. Here's what a call to action is. Hey, if you would like to go further and learn more about how to X, Y, and Z, then make sure that you check out the next video because I share X, Y, and Z. That's a call to action. You could do that up in the YouTube cards, right? YouTube cards are always over here or in the description below. Why are we doing that? Because we want to help people and educate people how they can go to the next step. Now, if you are a business owner, which I'm hoping that you are, we want you to make sure you're giving away free value. So what's next? What's next is that you give a free download, they can schedule a call, just like we showed Steve Panette, the real estate agent that's in Phoenix, Arizona, crushing it right now. He doesn't have very many subscribers, but his call to action is, hey, if you're looking for a home in the Phoenix area, make sure to give me a call. And his phone number is right there at the very top of that video. So a call to action is always, what is the next step? And A lot of times people feel like, well, I don't want to be spammy. I don't want to sell. I don't want to, here's what I need you to realize. When someone spends time with you on video like this, if they don't know what to do next, they won't do anything. It's true. If you don't tell someone where they should go next, they probably will just end the session with you, find something else, if you say, hey, I am here to help. Remember, we went through those terms last night. You don't have to be an expert. You can be a helper, a guide, a teacher, a best friend. Hey, for me, in my videos for homeschool, it would look like this. If you really liked videos just like this and you want to learn how you can actually homeschool your kindergartner, then make sure to check out the next video. That I'm just telling them exactly what to do next if they have a kindergartner. Or here at Think Media, it could be just like this. Hey, if you would like to take a 7-day challenge on how to crush it on YouTube and get more views and subscribers, then make sure to sign up for our free challenge. I'll put the link down below, or you can go over to tubeinfluence.com. Call to action. I told them where to go next. So you want to make sure you have a call to action in every video. It is vital that someone knows where they need to go next. And remember, yesterday we taught the 7 mistakes that creators make when filming. So if you have not watched last night's session, the session right before this one, you're going to want to make sure you go and watch that, because there's 7 big mistakes that we talked about. Like, how do you make more videos in less time? Where should you be looking? And how should your face look on camera and things like that. So I really want to help you understand those 7 mistakes. So make sure you go back and watch that if you have not already. And one of the biggest mistakes that creators make when creating content: energy. Say it with me. Melissa, Tony, I see you. Say it with me. Energy, energy, energy. You have to have energy when you're creating content. If you're sitting like this and you're just talking to the camera and you have no expression and you're just kind of normal, just like this, that is boring. No one wants that. So here's what we need to do. You need to get yourself pumped up, okay? You need to get your energy up, inflection in your voice, be passionate about what you're teaching, smile and show joy, come through the lens. That's what you want to have when you're creating content. Why do people love watching content creators all the way through? Because they love the content creator, because they want to know the person, right? And so how do you do this? With energy, 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 energy. You need energy when you're creating videos. But again, remember, we're just going to start messy. I just threw so much at you. Like, you might have a full page of notes right now. Like, okay, I need to do my hook. What's my hook? Okay, I need to figure out my content. What's my content? Okay, I need to figure out my call to action. Where am I going? I don't have a download. Where should I do? Okay, stop. We're going to start messy. This is not going to be perfect. It never is. It's okay. But these are just the pieces of the recipe that we need when we're making videos. We need to understand, how do we use our gear? We need to understand, what do we need? We need to understand, how do we do it? And that's what we just learned. So here's what I need you to remember. Start with what you have. Just start with what you have. If you have an iPhone, I saw in the chat, people were saying it. I've got a phone. I could start with a phone. That's where you need to start. That's where you need to start. It may not be the best video of your life. I hope it probably isn't, because video number 1000 is going to be so much better than video number 1. But you cannot get to video 1000 until you make video number 1. I'm talking to you right now, the person who has not made the video, the person who is writing down all the notes, but it still has not pressed record. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you right now if you've made videos and you're discouraged because you're like, no one likes this. And what you're actually thinking is, no one likes me. And I want to encourage you. You have to start with what you have. You have to start with what you have. You will not get to video 1000 until you do video number 1. So let's crush video number 1. Let's crush video number 100. Let's crush video number 500 so we can get to video 1000. So we can actually be making an impact and a difference in the world. So you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready to make a video? I'm ready to make videos. I'm making a video right now. Right this second, we're making a video. All right, this is going to be what we're doing. But hold on. Okay. So you're like, great. Okay, committed, making a video. Let's do it. This is where yesterday's enemies will start to come up again. What's enemy number 1? Perfectionism. That's what's going to be number one. I guarantee most people, this is the number one enemy. Well, I can't do it. I don't have the right lighting. I can't do it. I don't have the thing. I don't have the, no, we're not doing that. We're busting through excuses today. We're making a new video today. That's what we're doing. We're here on this challenge to make videos, but here's what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this. Start with the box. What's the box? The box is that content formula. I am not asking for more than what I just gave you. I want you to have the hook. I want you to have the content. Think it through. Know what you're doing. Make sure you don't make those 7 mistakes, and then give a call to action. And this is all I'm asking. I want you to make a basic cupcake. I'm not asking for a full cake. I'm not asking for the unicorn cake. I want you to make a cupcake. This could be you actually creating your first YouTube video. This could be maybe a step before that and you just making an Instagram video. This could be you actually have already been creating videos, but you need to just level it up. This is what I'm asking for you today. And then the next video, we're going to put some frosting and sprinkles on it. Yeah, we're going to use these really cute tin cups rather than these ugly brown. Like who is the person that decided that we needed ugly white ones? Hello, we need pretty confetti ones. That's what we need. That's what cupcakes need. And then as we go through, we get to maybe video 30, maybe video 100. And we're going to be making a cake. We're going to do 2 layers with some frosting and it's going to look so pretty set up for Pinterest. That's what we're going to do. This is maybe you've upgraded your lighting. Maybe this is you finally got the big camera. Maybe this is you got a whole studio. You decided that you are going all in and you're creating a full studio space to create your YouTube videos. Maybe that's what this is. And then eventually over time, we're going to get here. Eventually over time, you're all in on YouTube. Eventually over time, people are watching your videos. Millions of people a month are watching your videos. That's what we're going to get to. How do we increase watch time? How do we increase people watching your videos? You have to understand the basics of making videos. And I want you to just strive to get 1% better every time. That's all I'm asking. 1% better every time. Now, here's what happens to me. It'll take me 30 minutes to set up. I'll do my test and I'm like, shoot, I messed that up. Or I walk through my content and I have to restart 5 times because I keep forgetting what the last point is. Or I get to the editing phase and I'm like, oh my gosh, why do I sound like that? Anyone else? Every time I make a video, I'm like, why can't I just sound normal? Whatever normal is, that's what in my mind I think I want to sound like. But we want to just get 1% better. And this is your time. Remember, we're going all in. We're doing YouTube. Maybe you've already made some videos. Maybe you're already committed. I want you to recommit. We're making videos. How do you get views on YouTube? You make YouTube videos. How do you increase those? You get 1% better every single time. It's vital. It's vital that we do that. Thanks so much for watching this video. And if you want to get registered for our free 7-day YouTube Influence Challenge, just go to tubeinfluence.com. I'll leave that in the description box below and we'll see you over in the challenge.